Thank you, Chairman. And I want to thank all of our witnesses for joining us today. I also want to echo my colleagues in congratulating NASA for the launch of Artemis 1, how exciting it was. I was there the first time when we thought we were launching, and fourth time is a great charm. This launch truly marks the new era of space exploration for the United States and its international partners, and I'm looking forward to the future, Artemis and NASA eventually landing astronauts on the moon. The James Webb Space Telescope was years in the making, as we all know, and it's really exciting to see, how despite all the, challenges that we faced in the development, we saw last Christmas a wonderful gift that, as we watched the James Webb Space Telescope finally launching ESA's Ariane 5 rocket. And early this year, the world watched as NASA released James Webb's first fully developed image of cosmic cliffs in the Carina Nebula. So exciting. So I want to congratulate NASA, ESA, and CISA. And there are many partners for the success of your mission. And while there are many lessons still to be learned from telescope's development, I'm pleased that we're taking this opportunity to examine and celebrate the scientific achievements of the James Webb Space Telescope and to hear more about the telescope's future observations. And I want to start with Dr. Clampett. I want you to know that much of my key focus on this committee is STEM engagement. So can you speak to the STEM engagement opportunities that this JWST has provided NASA with? And can you specifically talk about NASA's K through 12 engagement?
So we have had a very active and vigorous STEM program from the very beginning of JWST. And you can see from the engagement of the public, there's this iconic image of somebody standing in Times Square taking a picture of a JWST image as it comes up on the display. So we are heavily invested in every stage of STEM education. And the great thing about astronomy and astrophysics is it's a very accessible science for all ages. And so it's really good for bringing in young people into STEM careers and getting them engaged. We also at NASA have a very vigorous, education support program, and I'd be happy to get you more information on that.
Great. Yeah. While much of the mission of JWST is to examine what is beyond our solar system, we were amazed by the clearest image of Jupiter that we've ever taken. So can you describe JWST's observation of Jupiter, what it has taught us, and about our own solar system? Yes.
So for me, the observation of Jupiter was amazing because we spent a large amount of time trying to figure out how we would observe something as bright as Jupiter without completely saturating all the sensors. In fact, point of fact, it turned out that our calculations had really been spot on, and we were able to take images of Jupiter. So most of the science that JWST will do in this field is more in the form of long-term monitoring, with understanding what's going on in the atmosphere of Jupiter and tracking it over time. So the first image is just the first step in a long program of tracking what's going on with the atmosphere of Jupiter. The other part that's also very interesting, and there are a number of programs approaching this, to study the moons of Jupiter and also the other gas giant, Saturn. And it's the infrared opportunities and the ability to do infrared spectroscopy of their atmospheres that present really interesting opportunities. And those observations are still to come.
Valuable lessons and observations. Thank you so much. Looks like I'm running out of time, so I'll yield back.
Great. Thank you very much.